Don't touch that dial.
All right, that was very, very interesting. I'm here at PCI, Professional Cosmetology Institute, and my whole thought process has been the reason I'm not getting any of the Uber Eats Starbucks deliveries out here or anywhere is because the college kids are back, their competition on running the apps, and because of proximity in campus town, they're getting the orders, I'm not. Saturday, we tried to order on Uber Eats Starbucks, nothing there. Starbucks is not there. And said, you know, I'm Dave, I'm a delivery gig guy. How come I haven't been getting any orders from you guys? I've heard a rumor that you might have shut it down for the summertime. And he goes, no, we're still offering delivery. The problem is our interface with Uber Eats is not up, and it's been down for the last 2 months. So anyway, I got this information. I went back to PCI and... Hey everybody, how you doing? Dash and Dave here again.
2 days later.
All right, so it's Wednesday, right about 10:15. I'm heading to get my second Uber Eats Starbucks pickup today. Isn't that just the way it works out? You know, like that last video I made on Starbucks not being able to utilize Uber Eats, at least here in our town. This morning I get this first pickup, so I go there. And they said, yeah, we're not sure why it's up, but it's up. The pad updated, yada, yada, yada. And kind of left you at a little bit of a cliffhanger the last time when I said I went back to PCI. And what I did is I had a conversation with CJ there and said, hey, I want to be your personal delivery driver for all your girls here at the PCI, Professional Cosmetology Institute. And so they took all my information, and we were gonna, you know, I couldn't do it yesterday. Tuesday was mow day, mowed some yards, but today's Wednesday, and now, you know, Starbucks is back up. So I called them and talked to another gal, Kenya, and told her, hey, I'm still willing to do. She goes, all the girls were taking pictures of the note, okay? And so I said, I don't know how much they pay for this or if I'm cheaper. I'd hope to be a little bit cheaper what I'm charging them, and yada, yada, yada. I'm not gonna let that out just yet. So we'll see where this goes. You know, I said, you know, if they're more comfortable going through, you know, the Uber Eats and everything's, you know, digital. I do have Venmo, or they can slide me cash, whatever. So we'll just see where this goes. I said, I'm more than willing to still be, quote, your personal driver. So she, like I said, she goes, well, the girls were taking pictures of it. So I just, you know, wanted to inform them that Uber Eats was back up. This is my second run. And boy, I tell you, already I'm seeing how much I miss the revenue from the Starbucks Uber Eats runs. It's just been, wow, helping the average out greatly today. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this PCI partnership, if it goes anywhere, you know, and, you know, make me a little money and maybe save them a little money. So who knows? We'll see how it all works out.
24 hours later.
All right, there it is, my first independent contract job with one of the girls out there at PCI, going to Starbucks, picking it up. She's going to place the order, pay for it, then I go there, pick it up, and take it out to her. And I'm not going to let my numbers go just yet. We'll see how this all works out in the long run. But it's a flat fee plus whatever she chooses to tip. That's what I said, and that's what they wrote down. And so we'll see how this all works out. This is the first one. Thank you very much.
Many minutes later.
All right, so that was my first PCI drop-off. As you can see here, one picture, I think it was like 7 drinks. Nikki ordered for a bunch of girls, and we had a little snafu. I was out at the campus town Starbucks, and they ordered from the one down here on Lincoln Way. And so that was no big deal. I just scooted a mile over and picked up there. And like I was just telling her, I think I kind of like, and now, like I said before, the Starbucks in campus town for Ames is the only Starbucks that does the Uber Eats things, because they don't have a drive-through, so they can handle the flow. So I went over to the one here on Lincoln Way where she had placed the order, fine and dandy, and it's actually a little bit better setup as far as size and everything. And then they're mainly drive-through, so there was almost nobody inside. And so they had a better counter set up, blah, blah, blah. I walked in there, you know, it was a pretty large order, 7. She goes, we're just about done. So all told, it took about a half an hour from the time that they called me that she placed the order that I got to the right Starbucks and then dropped it off. Now I guess it's actually a total of 45 minutes. So anyway, but you know, that was the first run. I learned a little bit, they learned a little bit. They didn't realize that other Starbucks did not have delivery, if you will, through Uber Eats. It's only the one out there in Campustown. But anyway, so we'll call that a successful run. And like I said, we'll let the drinker determine if they like the baristas out there at Campustown. But here's the thing, I guess they didn't really realize that through Uber Eats it was all coming through Campustown. So like I said, when Nikki placed this order, she just placed it to the closest Starbucks, which is the one up here in Lincoln Way, and that's just fine. I learned how to navigate the parking there, because I figured out where I parked was not the place you want to park, because if the drive-through line fills up, you play hell backing out. So I've got a parking lot space scoped out in the okay. Yeah, this is Dave.
Hi, Dave. This is Whitney calling again.
Yes, sure. The girl just handed me drinks. Okay, if there is, I mean, I can go right up there and check.
Let me verify real quick that it was added, because they might have thought of adding it, but never added it, you know?
You bet. You bet.
I will call you back if that was the case, okay?
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, bye. Uh-oh, might have been a scone on that. And the gal that was making the drink said, it's all, here it is. So they're going to double check to see if a scone did get added onto that. So anyway, a good successful run. I guess I should say, if the scone's on there, I'm going to go back and get it. And if, you know, next time I'll have to remember, ask for the food. Is there food ready? So anyway, you know, because pickups are different than delivery. In the delivery, you know, I go there, they package it all up in, you know, their little bags, their delivery bags, and so on and so forth. So it's a learning curve. We'll get her figured out. I got to head that general direction anyway. So if we miss something, then I'll get it and bring it back. I was tipped $10 plus my flat fee, which I'm not going to release yet what that flat fee is. And so overall, I'm pretty happy with that.
A few moments later.
Okay, yeah, there was a scone that was added to the order, you know, through the app, probably after the initial order went through or whatever. That's okay. I'll just have to remind myself, you know, to ask, you know, because usually the people that are making the food are separated slightly from the people that are making the drinks, and I'll just have to go, you know, remind myself to ask, hey, is there any food with this order, and yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to go get the scone, pumpkin, of course, it's that time of year, and take it on back down there, no problem, learning curve. Hopefully this all works out.
A few moments later.
All right, so we got the pumpkin scone delivered. Couple hiccups on the first delivery there, but I think it was a good one from my point of view, and the gal agreed. So, you know, we'll hope that they keep coming back to Dave's delivery and make a little bit of on the side, if you will, and maybe save them a little money and making me money. So it's all good. All right, guys and gals, that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you can take something from this video and put it to use for yourself. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time.